Minna, Mandy, co-founders of Foco Academy, functional health and wellness coaches. As the world starts to wake up to new normal, a lot has changed, so we are also tweaking the focus of our messaging on how to get ahead in this new environment, this new world. We're still focusing on time, health, and relationships, and we're still utilizing the same set of success principles. It's been almost 2 years since the pandemic started. Somehow, this craziness just seems to go on and on and on like the Energizer Bunny with no end in sight. In case you haven't heard, a pandemic that just won't go away eventually becomes an endemic, meaning that this virus will be in our lives forever, like the seasonal flu. The pandemic might be upsetting for many people, but for some, this is the wake-up call they needed to really work on improving their health and, more importantly, their immune systems. If you don't want to get sick, then it is important to train your body to fight off whatever virus or threat that's going to come in 2022 and beyond. More importantly, you should really start to think about what longevity means to you and to think about your mortality if you do nothing about your health. Now, my clients, they tend to be a little bit more proactive about their health. So when they ask me how they can improve their health and longevity, my answer is usually with another question. The question is, where do you see yourself in health 10, 20, 30 years from now? What about you? Where do you see yourself health-wise 10, 20, 30 years from now? Are you envisioning your future self to be vibrant, lively, living the life that you want? Or is it the opposite? Are you suffering from pain, sickness, helplessness, and worse, maybe even stuck to your bed? My clients' answers, they give me a pretty clear picture, like looking into a crystal ball, what their lives would be like and how I can help them. What about you? Where do you see yourself in the future? The top 3 answers that I get with some slight variations, but the main premises all remain the same, is the following. Number 1, the most popular one is they want to live forever. Everyone wants to live forever, right? Number 2, the second most popular one I get is they want to enjoy life now because they really don't know how long they're going to live, or they know they won't be able to enjoy life as they get older. Number 3, the third most common one I get, especially those that have children, is that they will be happy to just be able to provide for their children and to watch them grow up. It's not important to live a long time because they don't want to be living in a senior home for the last 20 to 30 years of their lives. Do you have a similar answer, or do you have a different vision? I would love to hear what your answers are in the comments below. Now, after they answer their question, I follow with this question, and I am also asking you the same question. What are you going to do to achieve that? Most people will either have a blank look on their face or just start sprouting generalized things like exercise more, eat healthier, sleep more, and stuff like that. Then my final question to them and to you is this: how's that working out for you? Now, I'm not saying that exercise doesn't work or eating healthy and sleep is not important to live a long and healthy life, but you have to realize every person is a bio individual. What works for one person may not work for you. That comes back to the question, how's that working for you? Some of the answers I get are, well, I joined the gym and been doing these exercises, or I'm eating vegetarian now because I heard it's better for your health, or I stopped watching TV 1 hour before I sleep. Other answers I get are usually just repeated health tips that they read on social media or watched on YouTube. Maybe the latest fad diets, the trendiest exercises, or the latest influencer to follow. Are these strategies working for you? How do you know if they're working for you? Are you actually getting healthier, or are you looking healthier on the outside but rotting on the inside? Back to the original question. Where do you see yourself 10, 20, 30 years from now? What if you can have it all? What if you can really live forever, or maybe just a very, very long time? I truly believe that all of us can live past 100. And it's already happening all around the world in blue zones where people are easily living to 100 and beyond. What if not only will you live a long time, you can actually enjoy your life even when you're old? If you have children, what if not only can you watch them grow up, but to see your grandchildren, and then have the energy to play with your grandchildren? Now, if I ask myself the same question, well, here's my answer. I will be about the same as I am today, having the strength, mobility, flexibility, and mental capacity to enjoy life as we're enjoying today, living life to its fullest, doing whatever we want to do. Now, 8 years ago, my answer would have been very different. 8 years ago, my body was broken, and I have pretty well lost all hope that my health was going to get any better. But something triggered inside me to change me, and once I started changing my path little by little, I got onto the path of health and recovery, and to be honest, I never looked back. Now, this may sound far-fetched for most people, but coming from someone who has been there, I can tell you that it is actually very, very simple to live a long life. Simple, but not easy. Living healthy is simple. You know what you need to do, but it's not easy because it does require discipline and lifestyle changes, and they're never just easy. It's like going to school. Some people graduate with honors, and there are the others that flunk out of school. What's the difference? Those graduating with honors are not always smarter than the ones that flunk out of school. The only real difference is they put in the work. They applied themselves. They went to class. They studied the material before taking the exams. They were prepared. Now, I'm not endorsing the school system. I myself dropped out of college after my second year, and I went on to a different path. But most of my friends graduated. Some of them became engineers, doctors, nurses, dentists, pharmacists. But I can say without a doubt that I am healthier than all of them. Their complaints? I'm getting old. My body doesn't heal the way it used to. I have these chronic diseases. I don't have the energy. Does that sound familiar to you? Basically, they cannot do the things that they used to be able to do. Life was good back in their 20s and their 30s. But now that they are in their 40s and 50s, well, they're starting to blame their problems with getting old. Now, did I mention that a lot of my friends are in the medical field? Doctors, dentists, nurses, pharmacists. Well, you would think they would know a thing or two about staying healthy and living a long time, right? But no, they know a lot about medicine, a lot about popping pills, a lot about taking drugs, but not really about living a healthy life. So it all comes down to the fact that every person is a bio-individual. What works for one person may not work for another. The only real way to know if something is working for you is for you to have a score sheet to keep track of your progress and continue testing to see if you're improving. Now, the first step in living a long life, reversing chronic conditions, regaining your energy, and reversing signs of aging starts with tracking your metrics. Keeping your score sheet or your transcript just like school, right? In the next episodes, I'm going to go through metrics and tests that will help you identify your specific bioindividuality. I will be going through certain exercises, biohacks, and nutritional hacks that will help you feel younger and look younger. But most importantly, I'm going to go over the one thing that we should all be addressing that is happening inside our bodies all the time that is not only causing us to age faster, deteriorating our bodies, and ultimately compromising our immune systems. If you want the new you, you won't want to miss this series on living longer and healthier. It's simple. See you in the next episode. Goodbye. Until next time, love what you live and live what you love. If you like what we've been teaching over the last couple of years, we invite you to join our Foco Daily program. Every day, we will release one bite-sized lesson to you to help you with your productivity, your finances, nutrition, exercise, relationship, and longevity. Not only do we wish that you have a long life, we also hope that you have the quality of life that you truly desire.
And having the best health, relationship, and finances will help you live a happy and joyful lifestyle with the people that you love and care about. No matter where you currently are with your health, finances, and relationships, the Foco Daily program will help you achieve greater success in your life, be a better person for your family, and accumulate more wealth. Sign up now to be on a VIP list for exclusive discount when we launch our program.